What is up, everybody? My name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the fastest way to make $50,000 in your business. Might seem kind of like a weird title. Justin, why are you talking about this? Well, I got a message from a buddy of mine asking me if I was in his situation, what I would do to make $50,000 as quickly as possible. And naturally, the first thing that I did was ask him if he was in some kind of trouble or if he gambled his money away. He said no, that he didn't, that he just wanted to get a new car and he wanted to get into a better situation for himself and for his girlfriend. So in today's video, I want to break down my advice to him and what I would do, because I figured this might be beneficial for somebody else out there. So firstly, it's important to understand that you are paid in direct proportion to the amount of value that you provide. If you're not happy with the current amount of money that you make, you need to ask yourself, how can I be more valuable to whoever it is that I'm serving? So in his case, he owns a pressure washing business, so he needs to ask himself, what service can I provide today that will bring the most amount of value to the most amount of people possible? Because money is the byproduct of providing value. Unless you're the government, of course, then you can print money on demand. However, if you're a normal person in a civilized society, your best bet is going to be to provide as much value as possible. And this is where a lot of business owners drop the ball. Instead of asking themselves a question, what can I offer that will provide the most value to the most amount of people, they choose a product or service that they just enjoy themselves, which is fine for people who want to be happy. But if you want to make money, then opening a cookie shop in a physical location downtown isn't going to do much for that. Either that or like people will start like a hot sauce brand. It's like that is really oversaturated and it's going to be very hard to make money and serve a lot of people because the market size isn't that big. So if your goal is to make $50,000 as quickly as possible, we need to be focused on what the market needs most. So right now we're in the fall. It's about to be winter. So the most needed services are going to be like leaf removal, gutter cleaning, snow removal once it starts snowing, obviously, Christmas light hanging, firewood selling, you got mobile detailing, and there's a bunch more small services out there. But I would say for the next 2 months, hanging Christmas lights is going to be the easiest way to make the most amount of money possible because it provides the most value for the most amount of people with the least amount of competition while serving a huge pain point. And that's why we put together the Christmas Lighting Bootcamp, was to show you guys everything you need to know to make at least $10,000 your first season hanging lights, like equipment, how to quote, how to do the job, how to sell it, upsells, and much, much more. You guys can check that out. I'll leave it first link in the comment section description. And we're actually doing a deal that if you buy the How to Wash course, you will get the Christmas light course for free. So like I said, first link in the comment section and the description if you guys are interested. But it's the biggest pain point because it's tied to social pressure. So everyone wants to decorate and look like they have holiday spirit, but it's also a pain point because who really wants to get the stuff out of the attic? Who wants to pull it down? Who wants to sort through it and then have to bring it all outside, then have to get on a ladder, then have to hang it up? Like, it's not fun at all, and that's why it's such a pain point. Anytime I think about bringing down the holiday decorations, it just like makes me cringe because I'm just like, I do not want to do it. It's not something that I enjoy whatsoever. And this is why pressure washing does so well as well. You have the social pressure of everyone being able to see how dirty your house is, but you also have the pain associated with going into the garage, seeing if that old washer works. If not, you got to go to Lowe's, you got to buy a new pressure washer, then you got to pull out all the hoses, you got to connect it, you got to pull it around the house, you got to get on the ladders. So it's just easier to call out a professional. And if we look at some of those other services we were mentioning previously, you know, do people really need their leaves blown out of their yard? Maybe not. It's kind of like just something that it's like a preference for people. Do they really need, you know, the gutters cleaned out? Probably not. Do they really need Christmas lights? Probably not. However, Christmas lights operates on multiple levels, and that's what makes it easier to sell. So I say all this is a part of the formula. Step 1, find a service that provides the most amount of value to the most amount of people possible. It might be Christmas lights, might be auto detailing, could be anything for you. Just find something that is in high demand around you and be mindful that you are paid in direct proportion to that value that you're providing. Step 2 is going to be to land jobs and upsell. You want to upsell other services, you want to upsell add-ons. The easiest way to make more money in your business is to make more offers to your current customers, the people that are already hiring you to do the job. This is going to allow you to raise your average ticket price, giving you the opportunity to maximize the amount of money you can make on every single job by maximizing the amount of value that you're able to provide. So you go out to do a Christmas light, you notice that the roof is dirty. Hey, we do roof cleaning. If they don't want a roof cleaning, hey, we do a roof blow off. Hey, we notice the gutters are full. You want to sell as many add-ons and upsells as you possibly can. With Christmas lighting, you could sell wreaths, you could sell inflatables, you could sell, you know, tree wraps. You can do a bunch of different things, but the idea is in step 2 is to take full advantage of every single customer that comes through by offering upsells and add-ons. Step 3, once you've dialed in on the service that you can bring the most value with and you've maximized each customer by offering more value in the way of upsells and add-ons, the last step is is to simply repeat the process until your work compounds. So compounding interest has been said to be one of the wonders of the world. And just as your money compounds, so does your marketing, so does your customers, so does your efforts over time. And although it is monotonous, compounding is essential to a thriving business because it builds momentum in the way of acquiring new customers and scaling and growing. This is the reason why it would be so hard for me to create a brand that could compete with Coca-Cola or Pepsi or Nike or Disney. They have so much compounding of customers, of compounding of brand, of compounding of products, so much product placement in the mind of the consumer that they're pretty much a machine at this point. So as much as I wish there were some magic advice that I could give you that would make $50,000 appear in your bank account, those are the 3 steps that I would take to create that money. But the last thing that you're going to need in order to make this into a reality is a belief in yourself that not only you can do it, but that you're worthy of it. Because until you believe that you are worthy of it, you will never attain it. It's kind of like when you go on a diet and you try to diet for so long, but it never works out. It's because you never fully got committed. You never got committed to the process. You never drew out what the diet was going to look like. You never counted the days that you were, that you hit your goal, that you hit your target, so that way you could get that compounding interest. It's the same thing in your business, and it's the same thing in pretty much every aspect of your life. Draw out a plan, get super strategic about that plan, and follow these 3 steps, and you're going to be able to make as much money as quickly as possible. So anyway, if you guys made it this far in the video, comment down below money and I'll hashtag you a real one. And we are doing a giveaway for a pressure washing business starter kit. If you download Quote IQ, leave a review and send us a picture of it. So if you haven't entered already, definitely check that out because it's a 4-gallon a minute pressure washer, 20-inch surface cleaner, and 100 feet of hose. So we're going to be giving it away here probably at the beginning of January. So get in now before it's too late. But my name is Justin. This is Forever Self-Employed. And until next time, hustle hard and get that money, baby. Peace.